In a world of cynical, demoralized American and global perspective, Obliterated blasts on the scene as an unapologetic, patriotic, pro America smash hit. It has the feel of Chuck Norris films from the 80s as well as the recent Top Gun Maverick. The underlying premise of the characters is quite simple. The team is an elite combination from across the defense spectrum. Everyone is the best at what they do. But more than that, the reason they chose military or government service is because they wanted to use their talents for a greater purpose. Maya could have made a lot of money working at Google, and Chad and Trunk could have been personal trainers or been working in sports. Except they chose a far more dangerous career, because maybe they were answering to a higher call. They do what they do because they genuinely care for America. The line where Chad says,
Now, I don't care how fucked up we are, Winters. We're still the best in the game.
is true. They got wasted, but they're still at the top of what they do. So that's a look at the characters and their motivations. It's fair to then ask how that translates to the show as a whole. I've said several times now that it's a patriotic show, and it is, at least in all the traditional ways and certainly compared to most other projects. Like I said, that patriotism is stemming from the characters. However, a deeper analysis reveals a bit of a hole between the show's premise, drunken high heroes, and the unapologetic pro-USA feelings.
I fucking told you! USA! USA!
The crux ultimately comes with the show's premise itself. America's best are drunken high, but still have to somehow find and disarm a nuclear bomb before it destroys Las Vegas. Contrast that to the basic premise of Maverick. Maverick was about America's very best, overcoming their personal struggles to become even better still. Then they can accomplish an impossible mission. That is, it's the best becoming even better. You admire it, you aspire to it, you feel like, yeah, that's us, that's who we are. Not so with Obliterated, certainly not for me. Watching most of the characters bounce around drunk and high isn't something I aspire to. Life is tougher now in America than it has been, and I feel like Obliterated can be an unintentional metaphor for the country as a whole. Is this what we've become? A once elite, unstoppable force of righteousness has now partied too hard, drank too much, and took way too many drugs to become a shell of its former self. We're hungover, high, totally out of it, and victory now is defined as not blowing ourselves up. Didn't it used to be the opposite? Wasn't America founded on the strategy of killing your enemies when they're hungover and out of it? No, really. Washington crossed the Delaware on Christmas Day to attack the enemy knowing they would have been celebrating the night before. They were hungover, asleep, not ready. But now it's the Americans who are drinking and doing drugs and stumbling around. How the mighty have fallen. It doesn't make me happy or excited or otherwise feel good about the country. It really just makes me feel sad. It would be interesting if in a future season the characters compare themselves to Washington and his surprise attack in the Revolutionary War. Because as it stands now, Obliterated shows the decline of America, not its triumphant success. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.